Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Immigration Canada. Major changes coming to Canada LMIA-exempt work permits in 2026. Canada is rolling out a significant update to its temporary work permit landscape in 2026, with major consequences for foreign workers, international students, and Canadian employers. The government is reshaping admission targets, stabilizing student work pathways, and preparing new legislative controls over permit processing. The overall direction is clear: more emphasis on LMIA-exempt mobility streams, tighter limits on employer-driven LMIA routes, and stronger federal authority in decision-making. These reforms are designed to align temporary immigration more closely with labor priorities and risk management. International Mobility Program gets a major boost. One of the most notable changes is the increased admissions target under the International Mobility Program, which handles LMIA-exempt work permits. For 2026, the target has been raised to 170,000 admissions, a sharp jump from the previous planning level of 128,700. This represents roughly a one-third increase and signals a strategic pivot toward LMIA-exempt hiring channels. IMP permits are typically issued where hiring supports broader national interests such as trade agreements, intracompany transfers, research roles, reciprocal employment, and innovation partnerships. These permits are generally faster and less administratively heavy because they do not require employers to prove labor shortages through an LMIA. Importantly, the target counts only new admissions and does not include renewals or extensions for workers already in Canada. Temporary Foreign Worker Program intake reduced. While IMP numbers are climbing, the Temporary Foreign Worker Program is moving in the opposite direction. The 2026 admissions target has been reduced to 60,000, down from 82,000. This contraction reflects a deliberate policy choice to rely less on LMIA-based hiring. The TFWP requires employers to obtain a labor market impact assessment, confirming that no suitable Canadian workers are available for the role. By lowering TFWP intake and raising IMP levels, the government is favoring mobility and exemption pathways over employer-tested recruitment models. For businesses, this may shift hiring strategies toward LMIA-exempt categories wherever possible. PGWP eligible study programs frozen for the year. International students will see stability in the post-graduation work permit framework through 2026. Authorities have confirmed that the list of PGWP eligible fields of study will remain unchanged for the entire year. The approved list currently contains 1,107 programs. Students in non-exempt programs must still graduate from fields tied to labor market shortages if they applied for their study permit on or after November 1, 2024. However, graduates from bachelor's, master's, and doctoral programs continue to qualify automatically, regardless of discipline. An added benefit of the freeze is that 178 programs previously flagged for removal will stay eligible through 2026. This pause gives institutions and students predictability while updates are made to program classification systems. PNP Work Permit Policy approaching its end date. A temporary policy that allows certain provincial nominee program candidates to obtain special work permits is scheduled to expire on December 31, 2025. As of now, there is no confirmed extension. This policy has enabled some provinces and territories to support nominees with employer-specific permits valid for up to 2 years. To qualify, applicants must meet status requirements, hold a qualifying job offer, and obtain a provincial support letter. With the expiry date nearing and no renewal announced, both nominees and participating employers face uncertainty about whether similar facilitative measures will continue into 2026. Bill C-12 could redefine permit decision powers. A proposed law known as Bill C-12 could soon expand the federal government's authority over work permits and other immigration documents. The bill would allow officials to pause processing, refuse applications, or cancel permits under defined conditions involving fraud, public safety, public health, or national security. The legislation has already passed a key stage in Parliament and is expected to advance further. If enacted, it would give decision-makers broader tools to intervene quickly when risks are identified. This marks a structural shift toward more centralized and discretionary control over temporary immigration processing. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.